Welcome back. We just had a little battle with Ragnard. It went quite well. I think we controlled the fight nicely, which was the entire point. It went well. Teacher's got a lot of XP. Like, you guys got some level up, sure, but... all the way up to 64. Vital Cannon 2. Cannon Impulse 2. Oh, come on, I thought we beat it. No, no. As the legends state, no weapon of man can defeat it. What a strange thing to say. I'm sure that won't be relevant. Tita, you got a flash canister left? Yeah. Load it. Get ready to give us an opening. Estelle, Blondie, keep that thing cornered for just a second. Huh? A bold move, my friend. Cheetah, fire it up. Not at the dragon. We'll keep it still. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Now. She actually said it. She said it. Go for it then. Yeah. Hanako is holding the necklace then. We did it. Well struck. The gospel is no more. Hackett. Hackett, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Looks like it worked. Yeah. Holy strikers, that was cool. Goodness, you've stolen the spotlight and my heart entirely. Well, we've managed to defeat the dragon, somehow. So I guess that means things are... impressive. Huh? That voice. Where the hell's it coming from? Oh. Blue eyes. White dragon. What? Impressive, children of man. Your kind called me Ragnard, scion of the great worms who long have dwelt in this land. Ah. No way. It's talking? My words carry not through tongue or sound, but as an impulse through the void connecting my mind to thine. Though, should it please thee, thou mayest utter aloud what flickers in the dawning of thy thoughts. Right. Wow. Yeah, if we can talk, then I just want to be sure. You don't want to, like, eat us or anything anymore, right? I do not. My wrath, which thou didst witness, was invoked by that infernal device. It is well that I am now free from its foul tether. Thou hast my gratitude. You're welcome. We don't need your thanks. We didn't come here to set you free. We came here to stop you from destroying everything. Thy concern is full warranted. Through me, a city and a village came to ruin. The will was not my own, but still, the burden of these actions is mine to bear. I cast myself upon thy mercies, as to make amends. Ask of me what boon thou willst. Well, this is really all Ouroborous' fault. And some people were hurt, but nobody died, so... as long as you express your sincerity, I'm sure they'll forgive you. I think. Sincerity. I'm uncertain whether this shall make sufficient amends, given the sorrow I have wrought. Children of man, wouldst thou approach me? Okay, sure? Oh, what now? Holy Strega. Wow. This is a septium crystal. It's huge. Such golden radiance. This is pure Goldia, a septium crystal which harnesses the power of space. Scars such as I have left in this land must be atoned for in kind. Wouldst thou convey my regrets and recompense for those whose lives I have cast into disarray? Sure, I guess. Not good enough. Can't be serious. Come on, Eggert. Such chastisement is perhaps warranted. True absolution dwells not in the realm that coin, gem, or gift can secure. No, that's not what I meant. Given the size, this one's worth an easy 10 million mirror. There's one more crystal about 10,000 for that size or so. Are you kidding me? The exception of policing criminal activity, our embraces cost money. Transportation of goods inside a province usually comes to about 10,000 mirror. Since this wasn't even a criminal case, as long as you can pay that, we'll take the job. I get it. Wasn't ever I never thought you could manage to be that roundabout. Be it as thou wilt. I shall purchase of thee thy services. That's that fair enough. Alright. Contract accepted, Mr. Ragnard. We'll deliver these to the mayors of Bose and Revenue. The matters rest in thy hands, then. Truly, 'twas a fine attack, but a lack of focus afflicted thee in thy battle against the swordsman. Perhaps thou hast sloughed off aimlessly fury, to gird thyself in stronger resolve. What? Remember what happened at the mine? Though this body acted of its own accord, still did my consciousness remain clear. Small daughter of man, thy bravery and courage were worthy of the songs of minstrels and the praise of poets. And now I see the strength and virtue of humanity held fast, despite the passing of the ages. More of a teaser than I would have guessed, Ragnard. And as for thee, yes, it is well I know thy scent. Thou art the offspring of the divine blade. Huh? Whoa, how the hell do you know the old man? 20 years passed. Ere I took to my slumber, son of man stood before me. Challenged me, he did, in his folly, claiming he strove to master the way of the blade. Doth he remain hale? Yeah, he's doing fine. Never casually mentioned knowing a dragon, though. To no one's surprise, Cassius Bright is ever full of surprises of his own. Well, that reminds me. Ragnar, may I ask a question? Speak, child. The gospel was attached to you by that Loewe guy, right? Loewe? That was it, right? He said something about an experiment. Do you know they were trying to do? First I must dispel the confusion that clouds thy understanding. It was not the silver swordsman who placed the black device upon my brow. Rather, 'twas a man in white possessed of an unsettling power. The professor, his appellation. What? You're kidding. At the professor's side did the swordsman arrive, and in the throes of my ire, the swordsman plied the extent of his art to limit the rack and ruin I wrought. Had he not lifted his hand, surely both the city and village would not have been seared to ash, not a stone left upon another. No way. The hell's his deal? He had but a single aim, to test his machine and see whether it could subvert a will such as mine, and in doing so, proclaim it worthy. As a gospel, the aureole. What? The aureole? Whoa, wait a minute. You know what the shining ring is? Nowhere is it to be found, and yet it is everywhere. Possessed of infinite power and the sum of all wisdom, yet the harbinger of bottomless despair. And when thou standeth in its presence, man must offer up an answer. Yeah, this is too great a riddle even for me. I regret that I may impart nothing further regarding the matter unto thee. The ancient oaths prevent me from interfering beyond this extent. No aid can I render unto thee, nor can I guard thee from the fangs of this society. What? Hey, Farewell, children of man. In time you shall have an answer to offer up, and on that day our paths again shall cross. I pray for the hastening of that day, that hour. You gotta be careful, they're gonna shoot at you if you... They're gonna shoot at you. Ragnar, they're gonna shoot at you. It's getting pretty late. I hope everyone's okay. Don't suppose the tables got turned on them. If that were to happen, Sieg would have returned to tell us they're in danger. Now all we can do is trust in them and wait. I hope so. 1 hour until nightfall. Once that passes, we begin our assault. Captain, ready the men. Sir. That shall not be necessary. Ah, okay. I'm happy now. It's like, again, this is what I like about Falcom. Like, little questions that come up like that, they do answer them. It's like, okay, it'll be fine. What the hell was that? Wasn't just me. Where did that sound come from? Huh? Looks like something real big's coming up from below. What? Brave bannerman of Auslese. That was it, wasn't it? Brave bannerman of Auslese. Hearken to my words. I am Ragnard, the dragon who has slumbered in these lands since time immemorial. My will was wrested from me, turned toward the machinations of the vile ones. But as surely as I speak to thee now, thy bracers have freed me. The full tale is theirs to tell. Till we next meet, I bid you fair skies. Goodbye, Ragnard. We'll see you in another dimension. Oh, it's already out of sight. Are we gonna give chase? Can't possibly chase him at that altitude. If the Arcee survived, we would suffocate. Oh, adios. Those braces are going to have some explaining to do. Indeed. And thus, the incident of the dragon that had shaken the Bozy region came to a close. Estelle and her group spent a long time explaining everything that had happened to General Morgan. When they were finally let go, they delivered the Goldy crystals entrusted to them by Ragnar to Mayor Mabel and Elder Eisen. And so, 1 week later... Lovely tractor. You. You too. Never thought we'd meet here of all places. What brings you out here? Oh, a little whimsy, I suppose. We're here to make an offering to your sister, correct? Allow me to pardon myself. Hey, I didn't say you were in the way or anything. And those flowers, they're yours? Yes, although... if I'd have known the flowers would have company, I would have picked a different color. I figured there was someone other than me setting some flowers down here every year. I think it was you, though. Was it? An old man like me can hardly remember the things he's done over the years. Says the army general. Could I place my flowers too? Oh? Yeah, go on. Agatha and Tita stood for a moment in silent prayer. Sorry about all this, Tita. Thanks for coming out here with me. No, I wanted to give my respects to Misha too. So, thank you, Agatha. Oh there, that's enough of that. I should be thanking you. And hey, I promised I'd let you meet her once work had calmed down. I guess you did, huh? The dragon apparently said as much already. But you've certainly changed, Mr. Krosner. You feel much calmer somehow. Cut that out. Still got a ways to go. But now I am ready to actually do something about it. Everything really does start here. The downsides of the army which you spoke of. Having thought them over again, I believe your argument had some merit. Nah, that was just, blowing off some steam at people who didn't deserve it. Not like I think the army did anything wrong. No, listen closely now. If there's anything I've learned from this, it's that we need both Braces and the army to properly function as a society. Progress from Morgan. The organization and hierarchy of the army is certainly useful, but there are times when the Braces' swift actions lead to better results. Without both, we could never have stopped this crisis. True enough. It's thanks to your plan that we found the dragon at all. Alan Richard had the right of it, in a way. The flow of information since orbments were developed has increased rapidly, to a point where no single group can capably manage it. The only way for us to process it all is to expand our numbers and allocate the work to progressively fragmented subdivisions. The army sure got that down. We got the border garrison, airship crews, the Royal Guard, even the intelligence division. Indeed. It was a necessary evolution to keep pace with the times, even if a multitude of issues have fallen through the cracks in the process. For us, there's no turning back. That being said, you Braces are free to do as you will. We as the army are limited, but you can, and all by account should, protect the people to the utmost of your abilities. Come again? That may cause our two factions to clash every so often, but we'll just as often come in support of one another. Whatever the situation may call for, found a way to compensate for our flaws and keep from straying down the wrong path. Personally, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Kinda got a point there. Alright, if it makes you happy, we'll keep butting in on your business at every possible turn, General. Hope you're ready. I could say the same to you. Keep in mind, not to do anything too reckless. Pardon me for disturbing such a peaceful moment. You. Oh no. You are. I believe this is the first time we've met, General Morgan. I'm an enforcer of Ouroborous. You may call me Leonard. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. What did you... The hell are you doing here? This is a place where the dead rest. There's only one proper thing to do. Would you intend to reenact our last meeting here in a place like this? Heck it. I know. Loewe offered silent prayer. Leonhardt. Loewe the Blade, your lord, yes? I too do not wish to disturb the dead. But I have a question I would ask of you. By all means. Earlier, it seemed as though you kept the dragon from causing greater damage than it otherwise would have. And here you are now offering prayers for the departed. Why? Why would a man such as you bring chaos to our land? What sort of demons in your soul drive you to such acts? The only reason I reigned in the dragon's rampage was to conduct a proper experiment. Had no goal beyond that. Surely. General, I simply act as the hand of the society, as it orders. I am bound to the will of the society and no other. Do not think to compare yourself to me. You who are bound to, by force, to silence over Hamel. Hamel? What's that place got to do with anything? In any case, Agate Krosner. The resolve is clearly hardened, but that means nothing if you don't have the strength to support it. Should you fail to measure up the next time we meet, well then your sword will end up broken. No, don't you worry about me. Same goes for you too, pal. Don't think you can just strut around all confident forever. I'll catch up to you real quick. Be ready. I look forward to it. Mr. Leonhardt's eyes looked so lonely. It has to be cold, but he was so sad when he was praying. In general, Mel was a village just across the border in Erebonia, right? You know the name, do you? Us revenue folks occasionally had contact with him before the war. Not anymore, though. Not sure why. I already bring that name up. I'm afraid I'm not free to speak on the subject. It connects to matters of international security. So what? I can, however, say this. My suspicions about that man are true. And that man, Loewe, stared into the pits of Gehenna with his own 2 eyes. Ooh. Again, knowing the details of what's going on there, that scene is so fascinating. Next chapter. Like Goosebumps kind of thing. It's like, oh, I see it all playing out. It's nice. Where's... Ah, crap, she found me. Oh, there you are. I can see the moon more clearly from here. And I can feel the breeze on my face. Oh, you're being so mysterious, Joshua. Up. Okay, looks like you aren't just trying to be cool. It's the sort of thing your job takes, isn't it? The moonlight, position of the clouds, the flow of the wind, every detail is vital. I wish to lower the possibility of failure as much as possible. Lower the... Don't say it like that, you idiot. If you fail, you'll die, you know. Don't worry. The possibility of my failure is very remote. Back in my previous life, I used to conduct missions like this every day. The real danger will come if I succeed. Hey, Joshua, do you really absolutely need to do all this? You're Erebonian, same as us. I mean, yes, circumstances mean that none of us can really go home, but I just don't get it. Why do you feel like you owe this petty little backwater anything? Piddly. Just let these Ouroborous idiots do whatever they want to it. And hey, it's still not too late, you know. Come with us, away from Liberl. We can head out to some independent state and raise our flag there, you know? And hey, you really don't like the whole Sky Bandit gig, you can try and find something else to do. I was talking to Kyle and Don, and we were thinking the Bobcat could make a legit shipping vessel. You know, speed and all. That sounds like a good idea. Kapua Delivery Company, that'd be a good idea, yeah? An airship delivery service. I could see it having some potential. Demand for that kind of service is certainly going up. Be a safer job than Sky Banditry at any rate. Well, then, technically we do have some berths open. That you do. So I've crushed the Society's plan, and if I manage to survive, I'll think it over. Nah, you needn't worry. This completes our contract. As promised, your corporation here means I consider the favor you owe me redeemed. You can depart whenever, I don't mind. But what? What? You idiot, moron, jerk. Who the hell was talking about debts? Get it, who cares about you? Just go leap into danger and die if that's all you want to do. I'm sorry, Josette. Helios mercy. Not easy playing dumb, is it? Kyle. Do wish you'd finally grow out of her more childish tendencies. But so I think you could have handled that better. It's true. Cannot apologize, but I do feel sorry for what I've done to her. And you sure have an odd way of being nice. Astray. Astray? Yeah. You want to make it up to her, give that offer some serious thought. Assuming, of course, you won't be joining up again with your nice young bracer lady after this. No, that won't be happening. In the end, the worlds we live in are too different. You and I should never meet again. It's for the best. Well, if that's how you think, in that case, Josette's offer does have some appeal, yeah? It does. I'm going to give it some thought. Look who's decided to show themselves. Don, is that them? Yeah, it's just like the lad predicted. They're approaching from the northeast. You heard the man? To the bridge. Got it. Jump! Just jump up. Okay. The Bobcat's in perfect condition. In other words, everything else is on you. Hey, get a move on. Boss is on the bridge. I'm amazed the boss even agreed to this plan. Sounds bad no matter how you look at it. Right, to the bridge. Ah, there you are. What's the situation? Just what you predicted it would be. Look at the display. Altitude of 1,560 arch, entering Liberl territory from the north-northeast at 2,100 selge per hour. That kind of altitude and speed, they aren't normal ships. Like that special radar of yours is working, eh? Don't congratulate me yet. We don't know who they are. It's possible they're Ouroborous scout ships or something. Cal? We have a visual contact yet. Got them. Sending the image to your display. I'm assuming we're not meant to be seeing the left and right. No, there's no doubt. That's our target. Oh, that's the stage set then. Now it gets exciting. Let's do this then. Glad you're ready for this, right? Absolutely. Once I'm in place, begin immediately. Don. Kyle. Josette. Thank you for everything. Our relationship may have been based on a contract, but I'm glad I met you. Wouldn't? Huh? It would be a bit more appropriate to say it once the mission's over with, but I may not get the opportunity. Let me say it now. Thank you. Be well, everyone. He just... dramatic till the very end. Even at the very end, you managed to be so uncute. What's all this thank you business with a face like you're walking to your execution? Thinking that'll make me happy? You think those are the words I want to hear? Josette. Just promise me. Won't do anything crazy. Too crazy, anyway. That you'll come back alive. Given who I'm about to pick a war with, I'll guarantee anything. But I will promise this. If I don't succeed at my goal, I will come back alive and give you all my thanks. Will that be enough? Yeah. Don't forget, I collect on my promises, Buster. Crimson Soldier. Altitude stable at 1,559 arch, crossing into Liberl airspace now. Set course for Valeria Lake. Roger. Doesn't look like the Liberl airships noticed us. Stealth functionality... nice little piece of tech they loaded us up with. If we didn't have that doohickey, we'd be causing a bit of a fuss right about now, you know? You forget us. Imagine what would happen if those Liberl hicks saw that monster coming for them. Don't I wish I could see that? What? Are we under attack? What are you idiots panicking for? Check the damn radar. Contact. One small ship approaching from 4 o'clock. Database match found. The Kapua Sky Bandit ship, Bobcat. Rhineford make. Sky Bandits? So I'm assuming the monster they refer to is a big airship. Or they could mean the certain thing that's going to be revealed at some point. My money's on airship. Like I said, everything in my head leans towards airship because trail's in the sky. Triple dot. Now. Ah, crap, I missed. Ah! Alright, it worked. Oh, so it did. Time for us to beat it then. Airship's breaking off? What do we do? Do we pursue? No, leave them alone. If they were a royal army, we'd have to pike them all. But we don't have time to bother with small fries. Understood. Right now our only job is clearing the Glorious's flight path. Let's head back to base for now. Big airship. We should let Sir Campanella know about the bandits. Clever girl. I mean, boy, but you know, Jurassic Park. Huh. They're pulling out as well. Everything went exactly like it thought it would. Yeah. Cosette, don't worry. It's Joshua Ashtray. Yes. We're talking about. He'll come back safe. Yeah, he will. Got a promise to keep after all. Chapter 6. The whereabouts of bonds. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Oh boy, I was wondering if he wanted to get the last word in. The Blade Lord is bold, if nothing else. No kidding. I really screwed up in letting him get away. Sorry guys, I've got no excuse. No, you made the right choice in letting him go. No? The graveyard is no place for the living to settle their arguments. Hamel, though? Is that causing an itch in the back of my skull? Yeah, didn't Loewe mention that before? Do you know anything, Chloe? I don't, I'm sorry. Imagine grandmother would know something, but given that it seems to be some kind of state secret, she may not be willing to tell me until I'm older. Good point. How about you, Olivia? Hamel's in Erebonia, right? It is, although even we don't speak of it much. It's always a surprise to hear it brought up in conversation. Oh, why is that? Hamel was a village in the southernmost reaches of the Empire, near the Berlin border. I say was, but you will find it on no map of the Empire today. Huh? Not gone, is it? The village was demolished in a landslide. Oh yeah, definitely. Some time ago. A number of the residents lost their lives then. As I understand it, it is now little more than an empty ruins and ghosts. That's awful. That's it, huh? But still, if a lot of people die, there's no excuse for his actions. I have undersold the scale of the disaster, I think. Which says that very few of the villagers survived. Only rescue units saw precisely what happened, but few living these days can claim to know a Hamel resident. It was that bad? Not unheard of for landslides to swallow entire settlements. Sometimes called mountain tsunamis, because of how they create waves of pure rock and earth. Odd thing to suddenly bring up in context, however. What in the world would Hamel have to do with Her Majesty and General Morgan, or Liberl at all? Alas, at this point, we don't know enough to confirm or deny everything. Or anything. Let me poke my old nose around the various corners of the guild to see what I can find out. Enough about Hamel for now, we've got other business. First of all, let me give you payment for all you've done. You went through quite a lot with this dragon mess. You've done the name of the guild proud. You really think so? We still didn't stop whatever experiment they were running. I don't think we can claim much of a victory on this one. So that means they've conducted experiments in all of Liberl's major regions. I'd figure out what the society plans to do next as soon as we can. Yes, about that. Why don't you all take a break for a little while? Huh? Yes, but as I said, I heard, but I'm serious. You've been running around from Rouen to Gransel to here, solving case after case with barely so much as time to sleep. If you don't take at least a single moment to unwind, you'll snap your springs. You can't just take a break in the middle of something so important. We'll still need to act if Ouroborous makes another move. Don't know how much time we would have to rest, but Nugrin does have a point. The army's patrols have kicked into high gears thanks to all the dragon shenanigans. Should be able to handle any immediate danger, I think. I've been meaning to mention, Tim's Kurt team has found it. Huh? It? Wait, like... I mean, they found Ouroborous' base? Yes, Kurt reported they got a solid lead a few days ago. They can pinpoint the base. We're busy again soon enough. I really think it would be a good idea to rest while you can. Yeah, I see. In that case, I'll take you up on that, Lucan. Remember, part of Ouroborous' duty is to ensure that he can keep performing his duties. Getting rest is a part of that. True enough. Well, I guess the world ain't gonna end if we take a breather. Grace of wisdom prevails again. Zin, you are a sage and a gentleman. Still, Lucan, given that you're suggesting a break, do you have a destination in mind? Sharp, Olivia. If you told, I got a little something nice from Mayor Mabel. Do you want it? It's separate from your normal pay for the dragon business. Huh? What else could she be paying us with? Or just a reservation at the Kingfisher Inn on the lakefront to the south. She's paid for all for you to stay there for 3 days. Seriously? Sweet. Ah, the hospitality of Beauzé's beautiful mare once again shines like a beacon through the fog of weariness. Yes, just like Mabel to do something like this. So we're going on a vacation, right? To the Kingfisher Inn? That's right. It's a luxurious inn with a fantastic view of Valeria Lake. They're famous for their food, fine spirits, and they provide boats for going out onto the lake. Sounds great. Does sound like a nice little vacation. A nice change of pace. Yeah, if we gotta take a load off, Kingfisher's close to the best place in the world to do it. You got that right. Let's not waste Mayor Mabel's kindness, guys. Come on. Form pot here. Okay, so... I do like the mobility, but it's like... Let's do it! I'm gonna go with that now. Move out. Yes. Well then, we'll head for the Kingfisher Inn ahead of you. Thanks for doing this, guys. Make sure we all get checked in. Lucan called ahead, so getting rooms for everyone shouldn't be too hard. Leave it to us, Estelle. Goodbye. Okay, so we should probably check the guild board just in case, don't you think? I mean, the whole dragon mess has died down, but might have kicked up some other issues, and I'm still kind of worried. Lucan did have kind of a point, remember? Let's not kill ourselves on work for once and actually do enjoy a bit of rest. Have a point. Alright, let's just tie up the loose ends and head to Valeria Lake. Let's. Which obviously means we're going to end this part here. In the next part, we'll look at the Beauzé Market and all this type of stuff, do the rounds, do any quests, etc. You know how it is. Ta-ta for now.